Are you kidding me? We're literally 2 seconds into it. This guy is literally burying himself in trash, almost as if like he is trash. This is just a quick disclaimer to let you guys know that there are a lot of pausing during these reactions. I understand that a lot of people do not like when reactors pause and talk, and this is unfortunately perhaps not the video for you, so you have been warned. This is just my reaction style, and this is a quick warning. Are you kidding me? We're literally 2 seconds into it, and this guy is literally burying himself in trash, almost as if like he is trash. Like the good boy version of him, the trash version of him, essentially is getting buried. As we see some flowers, I'm guessing to represent purity or his naive nature and the things that got him to this point. He's also wearing some silky shirt, and he has something that resembles almost like barbed wire shape on his neck. Okay. Oh, so on top is the bad boy versions of themselves who are burying the good boy versions. Very interesting. That riff, holy. Fragile, yeah. My tail wagged at you, that's my past, and you kept dumping me as he goes into the phone booth essentially to talk to her, and he's walking in with flowers almost to represent like the naive nature of him as she keeps dumping him, but he still believes that there's something there because his tail is still wagging much like a dog who gets excited, but that excitement is the past. And there was a very interesting line. The guy who is throwing the trash, who was before buried in that trash, they talk about how you ruined or something the fragile version of me, as he is literally dressed in a very, I guess, boyish clothing, that silky shirt, which is very fragile. As they're dancing, there's something behind them that almost represents an eye. Maybe it's just the bad boy version of them that is beginning to take over the pure and naive version of them. There's one line that kind of makes me feel like this is not just about a romantic or toxic relationship, but rather a relationship that you have with yourself as you battle that good boy gone bad duality aspect. And that I spent hours in front of the mirror wanting to become you, scratching my face, swallowing my heart. And then they go into you kept dumping me. So it's almost like you ruined me, and then I also ruined myself. I'm talking too much, I know. I love the riff. Love the emotion in the voice. Ooh. And they look so badass with those black suits, almost like the bad boy version of themselves. Yeah, exactly. I just killed me with all that stress. I don't care anymore. So that relationship prompted to me kind of destroying myself, as well as you not really helping, with you dumping me and ruining the fragile version of me. Ooh. Oh, like literally shattering the mirror and kind of looking at it like almost as if you're looking into your broken self in a way. So they're trying to be very deep with the metaphors and the symbolisms. To put a pop cultural spin on this, this is kind of like when Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3 finds out that black suit, and it starts changing him, and he just becomes that bad boy essentially. He begins to like that power, and like all of those hard feelings are not too bad, much like they say in the lyrics. And as they're dancing with the old black suits, they're like starting to feel themselves and starting to feel the confidence of being a bad boy, essentially. So this is kind of like a transformation. This broken feeling's not too bad. Sorry. This is very interesting. I'm like, I'm sorry for pausing again, but he's literally wearing something that resembles almost like these black feathers, like almost in a way, like kind of reminds me of Black Swan in a way. Oh, I love the darkness here. Yes. Literally. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah. Throwing the teddy bear, like literally he was so pure as he's burning that flower as well. Kind of like Spider-Man 3 in a way, like that period where I got used to that black suit and everything, all of those broken feelings inside of me that have corrupted me. I would actually prefer to feel that way than to feel the way that I was feeling before when I was like this pathetic, fragile self, which is very, very interesting. That chorus hits so wonderfully. And their emotions, their acting is very, very, very good as well. Holy, I'm loving this song. Love the transition with the eye. So it is an eye, much like we talked about, like in the back of their mind, the bad boy essentially corrupts them. This is wonderful. And they're literally doing everything a bad boy should do, like break shit down and just destroy everything. Ooh. I love the riff. It's very subtle. Literally a photo of his face as rain is dropping on it. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Like tears and shit. Anyway, this is beautiful. Yeah. Exactly. Literally, I'm like a zombie. I'm pretty much dead, but I'm alive, as they are literally in a freaking graveyard. Like a zombie, they're literally in a graveyard. Ooh. Oh, I love their confidence. Like, their moves are smooth as hell. That was interesting because the motorcycle had a license plate that says "Good Boy" as he crashes it. As the lyrics say, "Gouge you from my heart." That like he is literally trying to kill the good boy version of himself, bleeding out the traces of you as he is crying, because those tears represents the purity and the fragile me that I no longer want to portray. And destroying everything in your path, including yourself. Let's take it back because that sounded beautiful. It doesn't hurt anymore. Even if I fall, I like being bad. Essentially, the bad boy has completely corrupted me, and you can give all of the love to the dogs. Like, I give up on love. Just give the love to the dogs. Because who can fucking hate dogs? You fucking bastards. Which is interesting, but I'm sure I'm missing something. So they're pretty much letting that other personality in a way kind of take over them completely, because at the end of this bridge they do say, I like being bad. I'm guessing throughout this album or whatever they drop with this music video, there's probably going to be a bit of a metamorphosis thing going on, as they will learn to love again or something, or find someone that completes them in a way. But this song is very dark and I absolutely love it. And their dance moves are so smooth. They're so confident as they're portraying you know that bad boy persona. It's wonderful. They're very slick and their voices are wonderful as well. I'm really enjoying this. Ooh. Also, all of this destruction that they're causing on the streets and in the bathroom and even that motorcycle, all of that could be in their heads as they're kind of like bleeding the traces of you, as they're talking about maybe the good boy persona. Maybe they're talking about that relationship that has caused them to snap like that. All of that chaos that we see throughout this music video, all of the destruction, is probably just what is going on in their heads. Maybe. And I also like the fact that they do say, let it burn or burn out the love or something, as we see these shots of them crying that single tear. And in the beginning, there was a photo of one of those guys as the rain was dropping. And that photo later burned. As here in this bridge, they say, let it burn or just burn it out or something. This is very interesting. And again, the white on white shot really represents that fragile self that they used to be, that is somewhere buried in their heads as the bad boys are taking over. Maybe. The monochrome diamonds, I'm not sure. He just transformed as with that facial expression. That's beautiful. And these guys are already transformed. Holy shit. This is... Oh my god, this is so freaking cool. I want to take it back. So they were burying the fragile version of that guy as he resurrects. Much like a zombie, he's dead, but he likes being bad. These guys were already transformed. This is wonderful. Holy. I love this. So he's dying, like the fragile version of him is dying. And then he resurrects.
I like being bad.
Oh, this is... I love that riff. That was awesome. I don't know if this was the perfect introduction to TXT, but this song was absolutely awesome. I love the riff. I love the musical arrangement. I love their confidence. I just love that bad boy persona that they were portraying, the confidence and the sass that they had, and that transformation as he crashes the motorcycle and he kind of essentially dies. and resurrects and smiles and laughs and whatnot. That was really awesome. It's kind of like going through like this mental destruction in a way. This was absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed this music video. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to support the production of these videos and also see some exclusive reactions. And I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.